Okay, some of you are probably aware that the Nintendo 64 was made in different colors. And the best thing about it is that most of them were translucent, meaning see-through. These are different colors, by the way. This is orange, and this is like an off pink. Here's the Great Gold system. By the way, all these systems are brand new. I've been holding on to them for 10 years, waiting for this moment, believe it or not. Waiting to film it, but I didn't want to use any of these because they would get old. Here's, of course, the original. This is my favorite model of the Nintendo 64. It's the translucent black. You can see it looks very similar to the regular Nintendo 64. Very similar. Only it's got that cooler appearance. If you look up close, you can see the components inside a little bit. Obviously, it's not transparent, where it would be much clearer see-through, but very, very cool design. And here's the odder one. This is the Pikachu system. See, the button is looks different than a regular system. Here's the reset button. Most importantly, most notably, this system is bigger. You can see that, actually, let me give you a better angle. Right here, you can see how big this is compared to a regular Nintendo 64. Kind of odd, but and just for the fun of it, this is how it looks next to the GameCube. Now we're going to just turn these systems around to see what they say. This has the Nintendo 64 label in front. It's the only system that does. And here this says the Pokemon Pikachu Nintendo 64. I think they all have the same info. Now, if you look at the backs, made in Japan. Kind of makes you think how some of these items are made in China or made in Mexico, and we buy the system for pretty much the same cost, which would suggest that the corporations are making all the money. Here's the translucent black system. Model NUS 001. There's an expansion port that was never used. Nintendo was very good at making expansion ports, even though they never used them. Even though they never used them, they were available. Obviously, this is where the jumper cable is. You could definitely change that, and that's the expansion pack, and you could change that and turn it into a better graphics machine. I believe that's the replacement one. You can see that it looks different. Okay. This was the only one that I bought used here because I remember I couldn't figure out. It looked like I was missing one, but I couldn't figure out what was going on. The reason was because I was mistaken the orange one for the pink one. So when I finished my collection, I was missing that pink system, so I went like crazy looking for it. Okay, nothing spectacular on these systems, but all pretty much the same. So basically, the only difference with these systems is the casing. The Pikachu system looks a little different with the writing. And just for argument's sake, I have another gold system here. Same thing. Looks the same. There's the extension. There was an extension port on the regular NES, the Super Nintendo, and then the Nintendo 64, without ever being used, of course. And then here's the other system. Okay, so I just wasted your time. I was expecting to see some type of valuable information, although they did all say 1995, 1996, which means that they were already planning on making the systems into different colors. So, okay, but the last 3 minutes was a waste of time. I didn't learn any valuable information whatsoever. Sorry about that.